What inspires me about costume is definitely getting to work on real projects, working with actors, and getting to see a bit more how it works in the real world, which is really helpful alongside the more creative part of our course.
They really take care to teach you all the skills that you're going to need, but they give you a lot of creative freedom to just make whatever you want, and you can really develop as an artist because of that.
So you get to build such a big sense of community with your peers and also with your teachers and your lecturers. They really know what projects you're doing and who you are, so the advice they give you is really personal to your project.
So we get a lot of face time with the tutors and also becomes a little family in the studio.
The performance costume course at Edinburgh College of Art is a combination of costume design and costume making. We set projects throughout the course where the students design for projects for film and TV, for opera, for theatre, for dance, for music performance, for installation, site-specific, a wide range of different media.
Throughout first year you learn quite a lot of skills. You do life drawing and introduction to how to operate a sewing machine, which is really useful. But then you also do more complicated skills like corsetry and puppet making. I ended up making this corset and I'd never actually made a piece of clothing before I came, so I was really, really proud of it.
Costume and set design for performance is your first semester of second year, and in that you design costumes and set for the first time, which is very exciting because you get to do the whole production and control the whole aesthetic, which is a lot more work than you usually get. So for this project, it's a music-based project, and we did Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which is drag queens, which was so much fun. For that, I made a anatomically based design that was padded out with muscles, very shiny, statuesque. After the ECA costume show, people from the industry came, and I managed to get in touch with a drag designer from Glasgow called Julie Jean King, and I spent all summer interning with her, and I met loads of drag queens and got to do some real proper work and work on lots of projects, and it was just such a valuable, supportive experience for me.
For work experience the past couple of years, I've worked with the BBC as a trainee for some minor projects, as well as Amdram companies around Edinburgh. The university has its own theatre called Bedlam, which allows people to do projects alongside their actors and their stage crew. We also have other theatre societies such as the Shakespeare Society, which is a great way to get involved.
So I am doing a play that I wrote myself, and it is a site-specific production set in Glasgow using Celtic folkloric creatures, kind of navigating our modern industrial environment. So at the end of the year we have a photo and video shoot of the costumes that we've made. We then go on to do a live performance costume show, and then after that a degree show as well, which is more like an exhibition. For each of our projects in fourth year we make a design book. We've learnt those computer skills throughout the previous years on the course, and we can take them on afterwards to show to industry professionals to act as a really professional looking portfolio.
We have studios where every student gets their own desk, which is brilliant for communal working and having a nice workspace outside of our flats. We also have lots of other spaces available to use, which include pattern cutting studios, knit workshops, we have laser cutters and 3D printers, as well as lots of different textile facilities and spaces to do life drawing as well.
We like to see passionate, curious students who have a really strong interest in costume in all its many forms. When we look at the portfolios, we like to see their drawing ability and their costume illustrations, engagement with textiles, evidence of their creative thinking, design development, experimentation, and any involvement with costume performance. There's lots of different careers that the students can go on to do once they've graduated from our programme. They can be a costume designer for the stage and screen, they can be costume makers for film, TV, theatre, opera, dance, costume supervisors, costume assistants. Some go into museum work, curation work. There's lots of different avenues that the students can go into once they've finished.